Metrocon 2017, day number 3. Oh my god, it has been an amazing convention. Hi, Mary! Hi. Oh my god, it's been so long!
So good to see you. How have you been?
I have been fantastic. What have you been up to since the last time we sat down?
Oh, you know, world peace, healthcare, little things, right? I've been working very hard, and
Yes, I know.
I'm doing a lot of original animation. I'm completely switched off of anime into the original animation world. I've got 3 shows that just ended, and I just picked up 2 more.
Yeah,
and Tangled the series.
Yep, my daughter is in love with that, by the way.
Oh, I'm so glad. That's awesome.
And speaking of another show of yours that she's absolutely in love with, Glitter Force.
Yay!
Oh, both my kids love Glitter Force.
It's so much fun. I love
it. It's absolutely adorable. I find myself laughing along with the kids.
I'm so glad because they sort of I directed it and they just said, just make it funny. And I also got to play Brulha, the old witch. And she was so much fun to play. So it was great fun.
That is
So we
awesome.
did a lot of improv in that. And relied on the silliness of all of these amazing actresses and actors that came in. So
I'm really hoping to get the chance to sit down with them one of these days.
Yeah, I hope so too. Season 2 is coming out.
I'm
not involved with it, but I know everybody who
man.
is. I know it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
I actually think I was going to bring that up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was going to bring it up about season 2 coming out. I was going to ask if you're going to be part of the ADR team for that.
No, I'm not. I'm directing Tangled for Disney and Pen Zero Part-Time Hero for Disney, Billy Dilly for Disney, and I'm doing Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz for Warner Brothers. And 4 more shows I can't talk about yet because they haven't been announced. So I have moved into my bucket list. My dream was always to be like Andrea Romano was my hero, and she actually retired yesterday. So so I've always wanted to. It was Batman the Animated Series made me want to be a director. And
that was such a fantastic series too. I remember watching that with my dad when I was a kid.
Yeah, amazing, and it's all because of her and obviously Kevin and Mark and
of course,
Tara and all these amazing people. So
now, you of course are part of the ADR for Tangled the movie plus a whole bunch of other series. What has been your experience working with these shows?
Okay, well, this time instead of ADR, which is mostly anime. We are doing some ADR, but it's after we've recorded all the original stuff. So we start from scratch, and we record all the voices, and then they'll take it into an animatic form, which is sort of a moving comic book, and then we'll do some pickups before the whole thing is sent off to for Tangled, Canada, for Mercury Filmworks. It's a genius company that also did the first season of Pen Zero. And then they'll send it back to us, and then we do ADR on the finished animation.
Gotcha.
With whatever pickups or whatever we have left, and then we send it off to Disney, and they air it Sunday nights now. So enjoy Tangled, the series. And
we're keeping up with the episodes on Netflix. We cut the cord on cable. But
the Disney app as well. So.
That's also very true. Now, TJ Omega's my roommate. You sat down with him yesterday.
I did?
Yes. You mentioned Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
What's the story behind that?
Oh, it's just a lot of people come through this unbelievable studio I've been working at. Mark Andracki has a studio in Los Angeles called Out Loud LA, and he's got Out Loud New York as well. And his wife and I were in the exact same sorority in college. In fact, I think I rushed her to get her into Kappa Kappa Gamma. And I didn't remember because college was a long time ago. And he has this fantastic studio, and Morgan Freeman just happened to be doing an audiobook, I think. And I try not to say, hi, fangirl out too much, but I grew up with Morgan Freeman on the Electro Company with Rita Moreno, and Morgan was, it was just this amazing show for PBS when we were kids, along with Zoom and the Electro.
I remember watching some of the old-time episodes of the Electro Company when I was my daughter's age.
Yeah, so, and that's how I first knew of Morgan Freeman was, I grew up with him in the Electro Company. And I just, he just happened to be there, and I got to say hello.
Cool.
And it was just one of these magical moments where the kind of the world went away from me. And he's definitely one of my heroes, has been for a long time.
That's wonderful. That's kind of the same feeling I get attending these conventions and getting to meet all my favorite voice actors. Yeah. I mean, even yesterday, or not yesterday, but the day before, I had a chance to sit down and meet a couple of the other guests that I've actually been dying to meet recently.
Oh, yeah?
And I did fangirl out right at the beginning of the interview.
Yeah. It's hard not to.
I know!
It's really hard not to because these people have such an amazing effect on your life that they don't even realize. But it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing.
It is. So with the recording booths, it's now you're pretty much just improvising. Do you have any hysterical stories that you can share?
Well, oh goodness. Well, just working on Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, the cast is amazing, and it's Lorraine Newman, Tom Kenny, Steve Bloom, Kari Wahlgren, J.P. Karliak, Jess Harnell, and Bill Fagerbakke, and it's just these guys are so funny.
You just mentioned 4 voices I grew up listening to.
I know, me too, and it's trying to wrangle the room is so wonderful and so much fun, and like Lorraine is the Wicked Witch, all she has to do is say, "Oh!" and it's just, the whole room just dies. It's just one by one sort of turning away, and then Kari does this rabbit. It's the voice is so funny, and then people will do one pass of a scene.
Out of curiosity, I don't mean to interrupt. Is the rabbit's name Widget?
No, it's just Rabbit.
Okay.
It's just Rabbit.
The only reason I asked is because Kari Wahlgren also voiced a rabbit named Widget on Wow Wow Wubsy.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, Kari's amazing. I've been directing her for years and years and years, and to see where her career has gone is just so inspirational. She's just a big star. It's wonderful.
Oh, actually, my good friend Mike has a 2-part question for you.
Sure.
So, I'm a tabletopper myself.
Yay! I know, I'm just new to it. Just new.
All right, so how has your experience in Critical Role been, and have you been enjoying your first tabletop?
I love it. I love, love, love it. I don't know why I never got into it, because I took so much improv in class. And
I just realized the shirt I should have worn today.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
No, I just realized the shirt I should have worn today.
No, I know, but the shirt, it's Critical Role, it's a shirt that says, "How do you want to do this?" which is great.
No, mine says, it's instead of 2D20s, it says, "Yes, they're real," and "Yes, they're natural."
Nice.
I should have worn that for this interview. I completely slipped my mind.
Oh, that's okay.
But, sorry to interrupt. Getting back to Critical Role.
Oh, it's just fun. It was so much fun to do, to be a part of, and to play with your friends and really problem solve together as a group and succeed and fail and succeed and fail. And it's just improv with dice. It's kind of fantastic. I had no idea.
What's the funniest moment you've had?
Oh my gosh.
Too hard to pick?
Yeah, too hard to pick. It seems like anything Sam Riegel does, but Will Friedle is so funny, and I can't decide. Is it Victor? I think anytime I get to see Victor, the ammo guy that Matt plays, who keeps losing fingers, and he's just so funny and wonderful. It's
my
great.
God.
So yeah,
He's the ammo guy that keeps losing his fingers.
Yeah, he makes gunpowder.
Oh God.
For Percy, and it's just my favorite character Matt does. I think it's brilliant.
I've been trying to keep on top of the series. I don't think I've gotten that far into it yet, but
It's really fun.
I know I'm probably gonna marathon it when I get home.
It's a lot. They've done over 100 episodes, and they're 4 hours minimum. So
Well, perfect for background noise while I'm working on something.
yeah, true, very true.
All right, we might have already covered this, but NDAs are my absolute nemesis.
Yep, me too.
What were those projects that you mentioned earlier again that you're getting ready to start launching?
I can't talk about
No, there were a couple of other ones that you had mentioned earlier, I think. No, not the ones that you couldn't talk about. You said there were 3 or 4 you couldn't talk
So
about.
there's Tangled the series, there's Billy Dilly part-time, there's Pen Zero part-time hero, there's Star Wars Rebels, I'm an actor on, which is great. But I've got 3 new shows. OK KO, I just came out for Cartoon Network, starring Courtney
Nice.
Taylor, and Dave Herman, Ashley Birch, Kari Wahlgren, Melissa Fahn, and I play Dynamite Watkins in Intrepid Reporter, which is really fun. And she's sort of Diane Sawyer meets professional wrestling. So
Oh, I gotta watch
great
this one.
fun, great fun. And then I've got 2 new shows that I'm acting on that I can't talk about. But we're about to launch season 4 of Star Wars Rebels, which is really exciting.
Awesome.
And then Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, which is on Boomerang, that I'm directing with that whole amazing cast I mentioned earlier.
Yep.
And the other stuff I can't talk about because my brain is mush. And I signed NDAs and they'll sue me and I'll never work.
Of course.
Yeah.
I hate NDAs.
I know.
Well, guys,
Thank you for coming to Fireside Chat. We enjoy you so much. Next week, Romeo and Juliet, read by Yaks. Cheers.
I'm Lady K. This is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, and we'll catch you on the flip side, y'all. Rock on.
Ciao, ciao.